All right. Stablecoins are becoming extremely popular in the payments network, and are operating on the decentralized network gives users a degree of financial freedom, whereas a central bank digital currency gives the government more control over private citizens' transactions and can lead to increased consequences with privacy, supervision, and overall financial freedom. We must allow for more innovation in the digital payments world, not constructing growth with a central bank for digital currency. So, Mr. Collison, does Stripe have any examples of customers using Stripe's stablecoin orchestration platform to break free from authoritarian governments or deflationary national currencies?
Thanks for the question. We see many examples of this. I think of the comparison to the petrodollar system, where starting back in the 70s, the series of agreements with Gulf states created an enormous new source of secular demand for dollars. We're seeing the same thing happening today in emerging markets, where people are taking enthusiastic advantage of this new liberty and this new capability where they can hold dollars and they can, again, get direct access to the world's preeminent reserve currency. I think this is a really big deal for global liberty and for global prosperity.
Quickly, this committee feels strongly that the interact of a federal regime for stablecoin issuers will ultimately inhibit China's ability to control this space. We've seen countries around the world take action to establish national regimes for stablecoins. EU, Japan, UK, Singapore have all taken steps to establish the regulatory framework for stablecoins, recognize the potential to modernize payments and enhance financial. So, Mr. Collison, again, quickly, as a global payments company, could you elaborate on how important it is for the U.S. to establish a federal framework to maintain U.S. competitiveness?
I think this is important for two reasons. One, there are the practical benefits for American consumers and for American business today. And I think it's simply on those merits worth putting forth a formalized federal framework that enables the stablecoin ecosystem here in the country. But then I think there's a second reason. I think this is what you're getting at, that while it is the case that an overwhelming majority of transactions today are in fact denominated in dollars, and that's enormously to the US's benefit, there is a risk that if the US adopts a posture of discouraging and inhibiting stablecoin adoption, that the rest of the market will respond and adapt. And perhaps we're here in 5 years and the preeminent stablecoin currency is euros or renminbi or some other global currency, and I think that would be to the US's detriment.